I'm Uhuru Williams. I'm a professor of history, and here's what you need to know to sound smart about the 15th Amendment. The 15th Amendment is the last of the so-called Civil War amendments, beginning with the 13th Amendment in 1865 and ending with the 15th Amendment in 1870. The three Civil War amendments, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, all sought in their own ways to ensure equality for African Americans in the South after the Civil War. The 13th Amendment abolished slavery. The 14th Amendment granted African Americans citizenship. The 15th Amendment outlawed discrimination in voting rights. Contrary to popular belief, the 15th Amendment does not grant the right to vote to anyone. It simply outlaws discrimination in voting based on race, color, or previous condition of servitude. Congress failed to provide enforcement for the amendment originally. Enforcement did not come until 1870 with the passage of the Enforcement Acts of 1870 and the Ku Klux Klan Act of 1871. Interestingly, the first state to ratify the 15th Amendment was Nevada in March of 1869. The last state to ratify the amendment, Tennessee, in 1997. Although formally ratified in February of 1870, African Americans were still denied the right to vote by a variety of means by southern states. These included things like the poll tax and literacy test. It would not be until the passage of the Voting Rights Act of 1965 that the majority of African Americans in the South were allowed to register to vote. Young people in large numbers came out and joined what became known as the Red Guard.